breaking news alert.
Chaos erupts at the state capitol after a bill that would allow qualified teachers to carry a gun in schools is approved. Protesters shouting for their representatives to be voted out. Welcome to News 2 at 4. I'm Haley Wilkes. We do have team coverage of the debate that ensued on the House floor as the bill was sent for Governor Bill Lee's signature. First, we go to state capitol reporter Chris O'Brien after more than a dozen amendments to mitigate the circumstances of that bill failed. Chris.
Yeah, Haley, it was really a chaotic point from point A to all the way to point Z. The bill it did ultimately pass. Let's just get that out of the way. The bill to allow teachers to carry guns in schools passed. Now, it does not require them to carry them, but it does allow them if they have some sort of training. So you mentioned all those amendments, Haley. There were a lot of them. Democrats kept pushing and pushing and pushing to try and mitigate the circumstances of this bill. You know, should they end up passing it, they tried to eliminate Shelby County, they tried to eliminate Davidson County, they tried to eliminate other counties, and ultimately Republicans batted all of those attempts down. Now, once the bill actually passed, chaos essentially broke out. I'm actually going to step out of the frame here just for a quick second. You can see some residual folks still left over from some of the chaos that went down. Essentially, once the bill passed, a protest ensued shortly thereafter, and essentially people in the gallery started shouting, people on the House floor started shouting, representatives started shouting. It was chaos pretty much all over the place, and it took a good 10 or 15 minutes to really rein it all in and get all of that cleared up. But Democrats fought, right? They did their best to try and, like you talked about, mitigate the circumstances of this bill, but ultimately they were unsuccessful. But if not nothing else, they were passionate. You can take a listen to Representative Bo Mitchell of Nashville right now.
In an active fire situation, a trained police officer is only 18% accurate in that situation. So how much collateral damage can you accept? I can't accept any children being blown away in a classroom, especially, by their teacher that shouldn't have a gun in there in the first place.
Obviously, lots of emotion and tension running high in this building today. We'll continue to bring you the latest as things continue to happen. Guys, I'll send it back to you for now.
Thank you, Chris. Now we're going to head out live to Mai Owen. She has also been following this story from the state capitol for us. She joins us live. Mai.
Well, Haley, you heard a little bit from Chris there mentioning it, the chaos that ensued after that vote happened. It really began when lawmakers were about to vote. Chants started coming from the gallery, and then once it was clear that that bill was going to pass, their cries against it became even louder. I'm going to have my photographer pan a little bit. You can see people still kind of lingering around here outside in the hallway, just outside of the chamber door. But I want you to take a look at video from just 30 minutes ago showing the aftermath of that vote. Almost immediately after people started chanting and the gallery was cleared and everyone was asked to leave, but that did not stop them from continuing their chants outside the chamber in the hallway. Now, many of them were urging people to, quote, vote them out. I was in the gallery with many of these people as emotions ran high, many of them angry and mad, while others held each other and started crying. Justin Pearson, who spoke against the bill, came out to speak with the crowd. Take a listen to what he said to them.
You prove that you can legislate terribly, seek to pass bad laws, but the people will not be silent. And the people will not stop.
Now, right now, it's unclear how long they plan to pack out this area, but students did announce that they plan on holding a protest right outside on the plaza at 4:30. We plan to be out there and continue the coverage as we watch the aftermath of this bill. Haley.